In the last video, we saw how our brain treats feedback as threat, and how a simple process of seeking permission in the beginning of the process helps us manage the emotional state of the receiver better. But that is just the beginning, because we have to ensure that we do not trigger the emotions of the receiver throughout the conversation. And for this, something we use is the CEDAR model. The CEDAR model is a simple, structured process of how you could give feedback, make it more collaborative, and also helps the receiver take ownership of the process. The CEDAR model is helping you to shift the brain from being reactive to reflective. And here is how it works. C is for context. Here's where you talk about the situation where you have observed the behavior of the receiver. Say the last client meeting you have attended with the employee. E is example. We have to ensure we give specific observed behaviors as examples during the conversation. Telling the employee something like, "You have interrupted the client twice when they were giving their inputs," would help them relate to the feedback better. D stands for diagnosis. Here is where you jointly collaborate with the employee to understand the reasons behind the behavior. A is actions. Here you continue to be collaborative by ensuring we seek some of the solutions of how they would solve the situation in the future. R is for review. And it is very important to establish a review process, because otherwise the receiver would feel that the feedback itself is not important. Agreeing on a checkpoint where you will review the changes is very important to bring the process to closure. The CEDAR model helps you shift the conversation from fault finding and critical to a conversation where you're finding solutions. This would help the person listen and grow.